It is January 14th, 2023. Look at me. I got my hat. Obviously it's a hat, but it's got the little battery packs. It's got Bluetooth in it, but I'm like I have these and look at that. It looks like a pregnancy implant or something. I have these. Those are my Raycons. Those are very good. Um, I was thinking, just as I was cleaning up, just how it sometimes I feel like apologizing to my kids, just sitting them all down and say, look, I know I look awesome, you know, relatively speaking, you know, it's like you can say what you want, like, you know, I don't look like a cancer victim, patient, whatever. I feel like that though. Like my body is just it's always tired, and even though I'm able to do just a couple things, it's just like that just takes its toll. And you know, I am currently trying to on working on that. How do I deal with this fatigue in my life? You know, I can't just power through it, you know? But what else is there? You know? What else is there? But I feel bad. I feel bad about our house, the fact that we don't do anything with each other anymore. Really? Like we don't go on vacation. We don't, you know, we're barely getting by. Whereas before, we could do all those things. And we did do all those things. And that's even, you know, it makes me feel horrible. But, you know, so I try to supplement that with just love and understanding and, you know, just at least outwardly projecting like everything's okay, everything's cool. Because really, it is. You know? I mean, you know, as long as my kids have a roof over their head, food to eat, you know, and they're doing well in school, you know, even though it really is useless what they teach you. But you know, there's a lot to be said for public institutions, especially now. Like in some of these cities, like Denver, like they are really they are be like they are somehow excusing absolute racism to combat past perceived racism or past racism, however you want to categorize it. They are now being racist against white students, Asian students, and it is wild to see. You know, back when I was a kid, you know, you didn't know the ideology, the sex, the religion, whether or not they were a Democrat or Republican. Like you don't know that because they don't tell you. Because you have a large group that goes to that school, men, women, Christians, maybe Muslims, maybe Chinese, black students, Hispanic, in all sorts of different religions and everything like that. And you're going to teach your ideology to highly impressionable kids that aren't yours? Go fuck yourself. Okay? That is just a reason why you should be neutral, why you should be teaching reading, writing, arithmetic, how to be a good person, things like that. Maybe, oh, I don't know, maybe some accounting, maybe some some taxes. This parallelogram season. You know, I'm I'm not saying don't teach algebra, and I'm not saying that if you're an engineer that you need it, but I've never used it ever, not once. And I probably account for 90% of people, you know? So it's not to say don't teach it, but maybe teach some other useful things too, you know? But it's just I don't even know how I got on that whole rant because it was originally just about being a strong front for my kids and trying to make sure everything is okay for them, even though it's got to be tough for them, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like they all have really good grades, and oh, that's how I got on it, because a lot of times grades don't mean anything, but you still want your kids to get good grades. And I think it's just the teaching them that expectations and goals, and that you need to be able to prepare to compete against other people for jobs and for everything. You don't have to be mean about it. Fortunately, we live in a society that's not violent overall. So far, I don't like what's happening right now is just it's crazy. It's I never experienced anything like this. It's just wild. I mean, the only reason why that I don't think it's Democrat versus Republican. It's evil versus good. And I even hesitate to use that word good with Republicans because they are so corrupt. But they're not openly trying to thwart the country and turn it communist like the Democrats are. It just the things that they are proposing is just it's outrageous, and I don't know how other I say other because I voted Democrat before. Other people who vote Democrat are just like, wait a minute, you want to do what to kids? And there's just a lot, and not to mention what happened during COVID and just how they lied about everything. I don't know why I just did that. Everything. I wanted to emphasize everything because there's not a single thing that they didn't lie about and massively lie about. The amount of corruption. I thought I knew that the mainstream media was corrupt, and I thought, and then COVID happened, and I'm just like, I never included like medicine and science into it. You know what I mean? I just figured that would be, that would be the end of it. It's like, yeah, if you're born a man, you can't be a girl. Scientifically, it's like how you want to identify is like people don't care. They don't care what you do. They care if if you want to push it and say I am a biological female. I am a woman. It's like, just don't go there, because it's like you're asking people to change their whole, not their reality, you're asking them to live in this make-believe world. You know? It's like, I could talk forever. So, I put up 10 minutes, and that's it. I wish, I wish things were better for the kids. But like I said, the only thing I can do is just get up every day and just be the best that I can be. That's it.